Cookies for you. Well, my fingers do.
Dramatic pause.
Sicard's in Hanover. It's the greatest restaurant south of 60. You see what I did there? It was a play on words based on a popular Canadian TV show called North of 60. A TV show that you've no doubt never seen, because you don't support Canadian content. If you did, then I will my fingers do dramatic pause in your pants, wouldn't be sitting in the studio apartment. I'd be on a late night talk show on the CBC now, wouldn't I? Yes, but I'm not. Shame on you. Support Canadian content. I'm so witty, I'm so gay, I come each and every day. When I'm walking down the road, gee, I love to drop a load. When I'm walking down the lane, the women say, please come again. Each one gets all I can give her, each one says I always deliver. So if you're feeling down and blue, I've got something good for you. I'm your mailman. Look into my face, and know that to look into my face is to look into the face of evil. Yes, I am possessed by many demons. Demons who gladly volunteer their spare time at local animal shelters, sure, but demons nonetheless. Look, an obvious distraction just over your right shoulder. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? Not this bitch, that's who. And you know why I'm not afraid of the big black bat? Because I don't live in Gotham. This is what I don't understand. You see, you have Clayface, and you have the Penguin, and you have the Joker. Well, I kind of get why the Joker is there, because him and Batman have that heterosexual life-mate thing going on, you know. And you have Harley Quinn, you have Poison Ivy, you have Bane. Bane broke the bloody bat. He broke the bat, and then he did nothing. He didn't write a book, he didn't go on a speaking tour, he just stood there and went, oh, I broke the bat. Big gulp, eh? But here's what I don't understand. Why are you all Scarecrow? By far one of the greatest supervillains ever. Goes shame on me for forget. I will tan my beautiful ass later. Wish you could see my ass. It's divine. But why do you all live in the one city where you're guaranteed to run into the Batman? It's not like the Marvel universe is any better, really. I mean, you look at New York. You've got Spider-Man. You've got the Black Widow. You've got Spider-Woman. You've got Black Cat. You've got Iron Man. You've got Captain America. You've got the Falcon. Do you know where you don't find superheroes? Duluth, Minnesota. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Think for a moment, if you will, what would have happened if Cletus Cassidy, upon escaping with the Carnage symbiote, had went to Des Moines, Iowa? What if he'd went to Wisconsin and ate some cheese? It's the last time you ever heard of a superhero in Wisconsin, really? Bollocks. The whole damn thing is bollocks. Supervillains are stupid. They deserve to lose. They're like Apocalypse, the stupidest supervillain of all. You know why the Apocalypse is the stupidest villain of all? Because he's too stupid to know he's stupid. That's why. I used to love Apocalypse. I thought Apocalypse was awesome. I thought he was one of the greatest things ever created. I wished he was real. And then I realized that it's Apocalypse's destiny to fail. It is not his destiny to create a new, superior race in his image. It is his destiny to create a new and superior race to destroy his image. That is his purpose, is to better the mutant race by his own demise. Until the end of time, he will lose. He will always lose for the betterment of the whole. Guess it's true what they say. Sometimes the pig leads itself to the slaughter because it knows what's best for the farmer. Hello, Mabel, are you able to come out today? It's a lovely day, won't you come and play? Hey there, Mabel, if you're able, slip out on your own. Leave your chaperone, and we can be alone. Yes, naughty thoughts. There's a mystery for you. I haven't had anybody throw something at me from the vehicle since last October. Somewhere around the 17th. So I keep track of that shit. So from October to November to December into January, why do I still flinch when cars drive by? That wasn't a lead-in. I honestly have no idea why every time a car drives me, I just fucking die a little inside. Seems a rather redundant purpose. I know nothing's going to happen, but for some reason my body still thinks it will. Oh, but you know what they say, don't let's be beastly to the Germans. Though our victory is ultimately won, let us treat them very kindly, as we would a valued friend. We might send them out some bishops, as a form of lease and lend. Let's be sweet to them, and day by day repeat to them that sterilization simply isn't done. Let's sweetly sympathize with them and help the scum to rise again, but let's not be beastly to the Huns. We must be kind, and with an open mind, we must endeavor to find a way to let the Germans know that now the war is over, they are not the ones we will blame. We must be sweet, tactful, and discreet. And now that they've suffered defeat, we mustn't let them feel upset or ever get the feeling that we're cross with them or hate them. Our future policies must be to reinstate them. Don't let's be beastly to the Germans. For the civilized, when all is said and done, they gave us music, culture, art. I screwed that line up, let's try that again. Don't let's be beastly to the Germans. For the civilized, when all is said and done, though they gave us science, culture, art, and music to excess, they also gave us 2 world wars and Dr. Rudolf Hess. Let's be meek to them and turn the other cheek to them. Try to arouse their latent sense of fun. Let's give them full-out parity and treat the rats with charity, but don't let's be beastly to the Huns. Is maybe like, wow, was that like a Monty Python thing? Mel Brooks. It had to be Mel Brooks. Was it from Springtime for Hitler? Germany was having trouble. What is that story? Needed a new leader to restore its former glory. Where, oh, where was he? Who could that man be? We looked around and then we found a man for you and me. And now it's springtime for Hitler and Germany. Winter for Poland and France. No, it wasn't, actually, Mel Brooks. Interesting story about Mel Brooks, though. The producers came out somewhere within 25 years of the war ending. Hitler was still very fresh in people's minds. And we were still feeling the ramifications of his ideology. For some strange reason, Mel Brooks ended up in Germany promoting his film. And on a talk show, he was asked by the host, more or less, why do you think there's a lack of comedy in Germany? To which Mel Brooks replied, more or less, might have something to do with the fact he killed all the comedians. But it wasn't Mel Brooks, it was Noel Coward. It's an Englishman. It was a BBC parody. There's no clothes I can buy make me feel like myself, so I put on clothes that make me feel like someone else. There's no perfume I can buy makes me smell like myself, so I put on perfume that makes me smell like someone else. There's no one I can talk to like I talk to myself, so I play games to make me think I'm someone else. Once I had a little game I like to crawl into my brain. I think you know the game I mean. It's called the game of Go Insane. Now you should try this little game. Just the best part about this is you don't know what shit I'm plagiarizing, what shit's my own. Hey There Mabel wasn't mine. Obviously No Coward wasn't mine either. Obvious distraction over your shoulder. You should look. Oh my god, it's so frightening. I just wanted to make a music video for Peter Pumpkinhead. It'd be eerily similar to the Crash Test Dummies one, but it would be better because I would be basing it off of, you know, the actual intent of the song as put out by XTC. Wonderful band. There's some great songs. Jason and the Argonauts. Feel like I'm walking around 10 feet tall. No matter what the weather, you in the clouds will still be beautiful. Yes. I believe he wrote your dictionary for the same woman. Contains the classic line, S-H-I-T, is that how you spell me in your dictionary? Hanging there, he looked an awful lot like you and an awful lot like me. Yes, I'm a terrible singer. Shut up. Space Giraffe. Welcome to Possum Lodge. It's made out of duct tape. There we go. Now I'm on tone. Exciting week at the lodge this week. I don't know. The hell are the characters' names? Junior, what was it? Junior something. Well, Junior something, he decided that he wasn't catching enough fish, you see, so we got a bunch of dynamite, and then we caught a lot of fish. Duct tape. Keep your stick on the ice. God, I love Red Green. Seriously, the man's voice is just so powerful he could He could pin me down. He'd just hold me there with his voice, and he would say, "Now I'm going to do wonderful things to you, using the handyman's secret weapon, duct tape." And he could! He could, because his voice would just pin me. Duct tape. Kinky. I like kinky. Because I'm Canadian. Keep your stick on the ice. Space Giraffe! Remember when Space Giraffe had a theme song? I heard those wicked times. Someday I'll find somebody to dress like a giraffe and appear in these videos. Oh, is there anything else worth talking about, really? I don't know. What's new with you? I don't need to know your life story. It's okay. Oh, this old man I used to be, blah, blah, blah. If a Prius was a transformer, would all the other transformers make fun of it? Think about that. Space